The mirror can surprise you after birth. You recognize the eyes looking back, but everything feels unfamiliar. The softness around your belly, the new texture of your skin, the faint tug of your scar. It's not vanity, it's awareness. You're simply trying to understand the body that carried you and your baby through something enormous. Hi, I'm Cherry, a certified maternal and newborn nurse with over 25 years of experience helping moms recover physically and emotionally. In a few minutes, we'll unpack how to rebuild confidence in your postpartum body, not through pressure, comparison, or quick fixes, but by understanding what's really happening beneath the surface and how to work with your body instead of against it. Before we dive in, be sure to check out my free resource hub for career moms in the description. It is filled with nurse-created recovery trackers, movement planners, and reflection pages designed to help you heal smarter and feel stronger. No pressure, no guesswork.
Part 1: Why you feel disconnected.
Your body just completed one of the most sophisticated biological events it will ever experience. During pregnancy, your blood volume increased by almost half. Your abdominal muscles separated to make room for your baby. Your connective tissue softened under the hormone relaxin so your pelvis could widen. After birth, all those systems begin recalibrating, but not simultaneously. Estrogen and progesterone drop sharply, sometimes causing water retention, fatigue, and mood changes. Meanwhile, your fascia, ligaments, and pelvic floor begin tightening again, but unevenly. One side may feel tighter or weaker than the other. That mismatch creates a sense of imbalance. It's why many moms describe their bodies as foreign. It's not that you've lost yourself. It's that your body is still reorganizing itself at a microscopic level. Understanding that alone removes so much of the guilt. You can't rush cellular remodeling.
Part 2: Redefining strength and progress.
The postpartum period is often framed as getting back, but your physiology doesn't go backward, it adapts forward. Real strength now means stability, stamina, and flexibility for everyday life. Lifting the car seat without strain, sitting to feed without shoulder pain, walking a flight of stairs without fatigue. Start by shifting your internal scoreboard from appearance to function. After each week, can I get up from the floor more comfortably? Do I feel steadier when I carry the baby? Am I recovering faster after activity? Those small wins rebuild body trust more effectively than any mirror check.
Part 3: Practical ways to reconnect.
Let's go beyond mindset. Here's what you can do. 1. Begin each day with gentle mobility. 5 minutes of shoulder rolls, gentle twists, or slow squats before the day begins wake up dormant stabilizers. Movement reminds your brain that your body is reliable again. 2. Practice diaphragmatic breathing throughout the day. Inhale through your nose, expanding your ribs sideways, and exhaling slowly through your mouth, drawing your belly inward. This trains the transverse abdominis, your deepest core muscle, to support your spine and posture, which directly improves confidence because you feel physically lifted. 3. Prioritize hydration and protein. Tissue repair requires amino acids and adequate fluid. Aim for roughly half your body weight in ounces of water daily and include a protein source, like eggs, yogurt, lentils, with every meal. Stable energy equals stable mood, and both feed confidence. 4. Dress for sport, not comparison. Clothes that fit comfortably communicate safely to your nervous system. A soft compression panel or high-waisted legging can provide gentle proprioceptive feedback. Your body senses containment, which lessens anxiety about movement. 5. Limit sensory and information overload. Scrolling through bounce-back reels triggers the brain's threat response, the subconscious sense of falling behind. Replace 5 minutes of scrolling with 5 minutes outdoors or a warm shower. That sensory shift literally resets cortisol level. 6. Touch your scar with intention. Once cleared by your doctor, gentle scar massage increases blood flow, elasticity, and nerve recovery. It transforms your scar from something done to you into something you participate in healing. 7. Sleep in cycles, not perfect blocks. If continuous rest is not, pair a 90-minute segment whenever you can. That matches one full REM cycle and improves tissue recovery and mood regulation better than fragmented naps. These aren't grand gestures. They're micro investments that teach your body safely, stability, and strength again.
Part 4, Mind-Body Integration.
Confidence doesn't only come from what you do physically. Your mind and body constantly exchange data through your vagus nerve, the system that controls calm and resilience. Every deep exhale, every posture correction, every sip of water tells your body, I am safe. And a body that feels safe becomes a body that feels strong. If intrusive or self-critical thoughts arise, ground them in facts. I'm 6 weeks postpartum. My fascia is still healing. I carried a human. My organs needed time to reposition. Facts diffuse shame faster than affirmations.
Part 5, Restoring a Sense of Ownership.
One of the most powerful exercises I teach new moms in the hospital is what I call body inventory. Once a week, stand somewhere quiet, take a slow breath, and mentally thank 3 specific body parts for their work. Maybe it's your arms for carrying, your legs for pacing at 3 in the morning, and your heart for adapting to new rhythms. It sounds small, but research shows gratitude paired with body awareness strengthens natural pathways linked to self-esteem. Confidence is not a finish line, it's a recognition. Every time you notice function, patience, or gratitude, you re-establish ownership of this new version of you.
Part 6, Support and Structure.
If you're craving structure, download the worksheets inside my free resource hub for career moms. You'll find recovery trackers, gentle core routines, and reflection prompts that help you see progress in writing. Proof that healing is happening even on the slow days. And remember, postpartum recovery doesn't run on anyone else's timeline. Your body has earned your patience and your care. As you step into the next month, measure your progress not by back then, but by right now. How much steadier you feel getting up from bed. How often you catch yourself breathing deeper. How you've learned to listen to what your body needs instead of what it should look like. That awareness is confidence. If this video helped you reconnect with your body or gave you a practical next step, please like and subscribe. It tells YouTube to share accurate nurse-backed postpartum recovery guidance with more moms who deserve credible care. And when you're ready, watch this video next. It's the next step in learning how to protect your energy as your strength returns. I'm Cherry, and I will see you in the next one.